We need to understand, why do we fast? Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Mahadev. Good wishes, prayers and blessings for all of you at this auspicious occasion of Shravan Maas, the entire month dedicated to Bholenath, dedicated to Adi Yogi Shiv, dedicated to Yogi Raj and Nataraj, जो नृत्य के भी प्रणेता है और योग के भी प्रणेता है, उन शिव को ये पूरा श्रावण मास समर्पित है. और श्रावण मास क्या, ये तो पूरा जीवन ही उनको समर्पित है. There are several people who are fasting during this period and they have contacted us. They asked us, Acharya ji, please share some very easy ways through which we can utilize this fasting period in a much better way. Especially some light, please put some light on diet and other aspects of fasting. Well, we need to understand, why do we fast? Today, when several researches have been done, several researches have been made in West on fasting, and people are actually fasting 3 times a week or twice a week, or sometimes they are fasting weekly and sometimes they are fasting every single day. We belong to that great culture where our ancestors knew the benefits of fasting. That's why it was kept and maintained as an integral part of our culture. Today, several researches have been done that after weekend, Mondays should be observed as fasting days. This is a very in thing in West these days, where people are fasting on Mondays, considering the fact that after eating out and after eating a lot on weekends, it's very, very important that we should observe fast on Monday, and we should eat fruits, we should drink milk, we should eat yogurt, we should eat water. But we Indians had been following this Monday fasting since ages. Every Monday we observe fast devoted to Bholenath. But at this Shravan Maas, during this entire month, many people observe fasting either on only Mondays, or many people observe fasting throughout the month. As I said, a lot of researches have been made on the benefits of fasting, scientifically, emotionally, mentally, benefits at different levels. It is very, very important to understand what is fast. Just because we are translating the word upavas to fast, we think that observing a discipline of not eating specific food is fast. No, upavas is much more than just fasting. Upavas means upvas, किसी के उप में वास करना, to stay nearby someone, to stay closer to someone. And that's the reason whenever we observe upavas on Karwa Chauth, stay near your spouse, whether it is husband or wife. On Mondays, stay closer to Bholenath. And when we say stay closer, means don't think about anything else except the one for whom you are fasting, for whom you are keeping upavas. Now, why do we eat less during upavas? Why do we eat less during fasting? There are different reasons behind that. One reason is to utilize and store your energies, which we generally waste in cooking, which we waste in thinking about what to cook and what not to cook, and which we waste in the heavy digestive process. When we eat heavy food, our bodies are heavy, and under those circumstances, instead of uplifting yourself, we start taking our energies down. We feel sleepy, we feel heavy. Instead of feeling energetic, we feel lethargic. Hence, it's very important that we stay light at stomach. Second is, this pious month or any pious day of fasting, we have to do upavas. We have to think about divine. Hence, we need to meditate, we need to practice yoga, we need to offer prayers, we need more time for these higher objectives of elevation, this higher objective of self-elevation, because self-elevation is spirituality. Adhijama Atma. To raise yourself is spirituality. But if we are so much stuck in what to cook, how to cook, when to cook, what to eat, when to eat, we get no time for sadhana. So these are two basic reasons behind having very, very light food. Now, what should we do during this time? We should devote all of our acts to Shiv. We should devote all of our acts to Bholenath, right? Now, I will be sharing 7 very simple ways to you through which you can utilize your maximum time during fasting, you can gain maximum health benefits during fasting, and you will get out of the hustle bustle of what to cook and what not to cook. So let's start. First and most important thing is switch to raw foods rather than eating starchy foods. Fasting period, upavas ka samay, means we should be eating more of those foods which we get from natural resources, and we get what we get straight away from Mother Nature. That when you will do this, then only you will be utilizing your fasting. If you are eating cooked food, too much cooked food, if you are eating too much of packed food, see why this fasting concept was kept. As I said, eat whatever you're getting from Mother Nature because of 2 reasons. One, you will detoxify your body. Second, you will spend less time in thinking about cooking and eating rather than you're just eating what you're getting straight away from Mother Nature, and you save your time for sadhana. But on the contrary, unfortunately, people who have misunderstood fasting, they think on, what should I cook today? Oh, I'm having my fast. Let's cook this, let's cook that. I can eat this in fast. I can't eat that in fast. No need of all that. Let's be very, very clear. Eat all those foods which you get straight away from Mother Nature. What are these foods? Fresh fruits, fresh juices, nuts, milk and milk products. So many options are there. So first is say no to packed, dabbaban and cooked food. Say no to starchy food. Switch to natural food in the form you're getting it from Mother Nature. Point 1. Second is make sure that you keep yourself hydrated. It's very, very important that we drink plenty of water, at least 3 to 4 liters of water during the fasting period. So make sure that you are not keeping yourself dehydrated. You need to keep yourself hydrated. Second. Third, because you're not eating pulses and grains and cereals for the entire month, hence you need to increase the intake of milk and milk products. So make sure that you take ample milk, you take ample yogurt, you take ample paneer, cottage cheese. It's very, very important. Fourth is don't give too much gap between your meals. We really need to be careful about it. If you are used to a fasting, you fast for 14 or 16 hours every day, then it is okay. But if you are very new and straight away you are giving so much of gap between your meals, your BMR can go down, which can result into some adverse health effects. So it's always better that keep feeding yourself every 2 to 3 hours. But then keep feeding doesn't mean that you are filling your stomach completely after every 2 to 3 hours. It's that you drink milk after 2 hours, then after 2 hours you take some nuts, after 2 hours you eat yogurt, after 2 hours you eat some paneer, after 2 hours you have some fresh fruits. But as I said, not that you're frying the paneer and you are eating it, not that instead of milk you thought let's take malai and chini, malai and shakkar. No. So make sure that you're eating light. So these are the 4 things. Fifth is devote all your acts to Bholenath. That's very, very important. Whatever you are doing, devote it to him. Whatever you are doing, devote it to Paramatma. Whatever you are thinking, devote it to him. At least during this period, once you will have this habit of devoting your acts to Paramatma, devoting your acts to Shiv, to Bholenath, you will see that not even by mistake you will commit any sin. Not even by mistake you will think bad about someone. Not even by mistake you will kill someone. You will hurt someone. Not even by mistake you will feel ego. You will feel I am everything. No, it's Him who's doing, and I'm devoting every single thing to Him. Next is, it's very, very important that you do what Bholenath does. As I said, he's Yogi Raj and Nataraj. वो तांडव करते हैं. He practice तांडव. He practice yoga. He is the praneta of yoga. He has given yoga to entire humanity and everyone, to the entire universe. He has given nritya to the entire universe. So take out time to practice dance and make sure that you practice yoga abhyas every single day. It's very, very important. If you really want to utilize the month of Sawan, practice yoga abhyas every day. And when I say yoga abhyas, it's not only the physical activity. Meditate, dhyan. And meditate on what? Meditate on Him, जिसके लिए आपने उपवास रखा है. So make sure that you meditate for Bholenath. You meditate for Adi Yogi Shiv. Last is very, very important. There is one food which is devoted to Paramatma, which is kept in our Devalaya, our temples, our mandirs, our Shivalayas. What is that? At every yajna, at every puja, and that is coconut. You know why? Today, as I said in the beginning, I will again repeat, our ancestors were, our Rishi Munis were great scientists. They knew the health benefits of coconut. Today, when several researches have been done and several theories have come out on the health benefits of coconut, whether it is about coconut water, coconut ghee, whether it is about coconut hair, you know, for the treatment of piles we use coconut hair. So there are several benefits of coconut, and that's why in our temples, mandir, shivalaya, devalaya, coconuts are always kept at each and every prayer, each and every puja, so that we learn to respect coconut. We learn not to waste coconut. So this entire Sawan month, what are you going to do? Last is, don't forget to drink coconut water every single day. Trust me, if you will follow all these 8 simple rules which I have shared with you, you are going to have not just beautiful, glowing, clear skin at the end of Sawan. You will be looking beautiful, peaceful. You will be looking most beautiful, and you will be living a life of Shivoham, Shivoham, Shiv और मैं एक ही हैं. With this thought, with this beautiful thought, practice your fasting, practice upavas, and with this beautiful thought, enjoy and utilize your Sawan. Blessings for all of you. Lots and lots of prayers for all of you. Stay healthy, stay happy. May Bholenath bless you all. Har Har Mahadev.